Good evening, everybody. It is a little bit after 6 on the East Coast. It is Thursday. That means it is time for Elite Extreme Women's EXW Thursday Revolution. Viva la Revolution! I am Susie the Elf, and this show is brought to you by our Thursday Revolution GM, Bubs Hellcat Davids. Yes, our GMs are back to work. All right, I am sharing out the show. Give me just a minute here. Okay, let's share there. All right, I'm getting this shared out here on Skype. Hey, Rose. Yeah, Kimberly. Welcome to May, everybody. It's May 2nd. That means we will be celebrating Star Wars shortly with May the 4th and, Revenge of the 5th coming up. All right, getting this all shared out here. All right, all shared out. Come on, I forget up here. Alrighty, show is all shared out. We're going to give it a few minutes, let people get in here. Okay, I was just checking my headset with doing that. Okie doke here. he just thinks he's an angel. Sorry. Um, somebody reacted to a message of mine with an angel emote. And I'm like, yeah, no, somebody just thinks he's an angel. We had quite a discussion going on in one of the Skype chats. Yes, Kimberly is making her 24 debut here in EXW. I'm still thinking about what to do for her second outfit. Yes, Rose entrusted Kimberly to me this year. So I was very honored to get to make her for her. But yeah, I'm still thinking on what to do for the second outfit. I'm just not sure. All right, we're going to give it just a few more minutes and then we're going to get started. Before I forget, I will remind you, if you like what you see today, please hit the thumbs up button. Please also, while you're doing that, just slide a little over to the right and hit that share button. Use their technology to help you share out the show. Um, they've got a lot of different platforms that you can use to share out the show. So let their technology help you share out the show. You know, I use it primarily to share out on Twitter, but does all the work for you. I mean, you hit the Twitter button, and it opens up a new page, and there's Twitter right there for you. Goddess, one of my lackeys will be there for you there in just a moment with your bottle of Patron. Aw, thank you, Goddess. And just tell them whatever else you would like, and they will bring it to you. They are your lackey for the show. They are there for your comfort and convenience. Got to take care of the family. But I knew you would want your Patron, so they will be there with your Patron. All right. Let's get this show started, folks. We have 3 debuts. You go! How you doing, hun? How are all of y'all doing? I forgot to ask Rose and Goddess how they're doing. So how's everybody doing? We've got 3 debuts. 2 of them are brand new members to the roster, never been here before. Ooh, you want to be on the show with me? Alrighty. Folks, you can get a blue screen. Don't don't worry. Your name would have to be at the very bottom, wouldn't it? Okay, you have an invite. Oh, it's the hour. It's the hour ride home that's worse than all the appointments, isn't it, Goddess? And welcome to the booth, the one, the only, Hugo Lovely. He'll be here in a moment. He's here, but it takes a moment for him to connect. So, anyway, as I was saying, we've got 3 debuts, as you can't smoke. Oh my, that's the reason why it's such a bad ride. They won't even let you vape. So we've got our one returning debut, which is Kimberly, and then we have two brand new, never been in EXW before wrestlers. I will introduce them when I get to them in when I introduce the match card. Oh, you know what else I should do? I need to do something else. So, Hugo, you can share screen so you can see things live as it happens. Hello, Hugo. There's your little pointer. All right, so let's go over our match card now. And like I said, I will introduce the two brand new people to you as I come across them in the match card. Our first matchup is a steel cage match. We've got Pinto Bean versus returning new to us, right? Well, she's not new to us, but she's returning, and this is her debut in 24, Kimberly Strawberry. Then we've got Alexia Moonblood and Tiffany Sky taking taking on each other in a snap, nap, or tap match. Then we got a 2 out of 3 submissions. We've got Sunshine Marigold and Wrestling Mama. If I'm not mistaken, I think they fought on Monday. But that's what happens when you have a limited number of wrestlers taking on each other. All right, then we've got a debut match. We've got a knockout match between Sarah Richards and Linda Lou. Linda comes to us from.
Hello.
Hello.
Finally found my win, the Dem Arena.
There you go.
For God's sake, why can't you make an arena that's simple?
It
Seriously.
it is simple.
Oh, yeah, right.
You
I got
just
lost.
how can you get lost when there's nothing around it but a field?
Yeah, okay, what's your point?
I mean, you can see it from the road. All you have to do is just park and get
I
out and
didn't
walk
get
in.
I didn't get lost from my car to the arena. I got lost in the arena.
There's
I there was
signs
there
all
were too
over the
many
place.
there were too many women walking their puppies.
Well, that's not my fault that you can't keep staring at the puppies.
It's not my fault you make a woman with only puppies.
That's not my fault. That's your fault that you cannot stay focused.
I'm very focused on the puppies.
Well, that's it. That's your fault.
But hey, I finally accepted your invitation.
You did. I'm honored to have you here.
I'm actually happy to be here. I was bored.
Oh, so
Hey,
I'm the cure for boredom, huh?
always dear. Always.
All right, so
you're tall, funny, athletic, and you got puppies.
yeah, I have 4 of them. One of them just got off my lap and ran away.
Love you, Susan.
I love you too, and thank you for joining me.
No problem. I'm happy to do it. It's been a while.
Yeah. All right.
With that said, how about we go back to your show?
All right. Give me just a second. All right. So in this debut match, we've got a knockout match. We've got Sarah Richards welcoming Linda
Oh,
Lou. Linda Lou is brought to us by Goddess of Pain and Whipping Post Wrestling. I look forward to that match. That's going to be a fun one. All right, now we've got a snap, napper, tap match between Queen Middy
quid.
Twilight. Yeah, I know. My tongue did not want to get around that word.
So
And
if you called
Goddess
her
of Pain.
quid, yeah, I'm surprised because if you call her quid, shouldn't you call the other gid?
Well, I could call her pound. Quid, pounds,
Oh,
English money.
oh, goddess of pound. She's gonna love that. Are you saying I'm fat? No, goddess, we're not.
Well, she pounds on people.
Oh, I wasn't thinking that. Anyway,
Oh,
keep
I know.
going.
You were thinking the most negative connotation there is.
Not negative, more something that you don't talk at your show. So let's drop it. I'm
All
trying to be
right.
nice here.
All right, now we've got another knockout match and another welcome to EXW match. We've got Jen Crusoe welcoming newcomer Scarlett. No, not WU Scarlett. This is a whole different person. I had to preference that.
Well, if you want Mama and everybody else she knows to quit your show. Yeah.
Uh,
So, quick question before you move on.
yes,
Jen, is she French?
she's from Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Okay, so whoever named her doesn't know how to write in French. Because the E comes before the A. Just
Hey,
trying to be helpful.
I'm just going with what I have here. Talk to Triple B.
Oh, I don't have to talk to him. The guy lets me do what I want.
Yeah,
I mean, let's be
she
honest. I killed the guy on a regularly Sunday show.
yeah, she comes to us from Triple B. So
I'll talk to him.
yeah, so she's French Canadian.
Oh, well, me and her could talk in French.
There you go. All right, and in our main event match,
Oh,
we've got
God.
a submissions match. Maggie May versus Cougar Knight.
How the hell am I supposed to choose?
Nobody said you had to.
Well, can I have both?
Well, I think
Cougar's
Nightcrawler.
gonna kick me so hard.
I think Nightcrawler might have something to say about you having Cougar, and Shadow
Oh,
Press would definitely have something to say about you having
no.
Maggie.
Unfortunately, Shadow cannot say a word about it.
I'm just saying. All right, now let me get the poll question
You
up.
don't want to be on my harem list. Maggie does.
Uh, that's between you, her, and Shadow Press. All right.
Oh, and there's the reason I'm here tonight, the second match.
The second match. Your daughter.
Yeah. Well, she said I was
She's
being.
she's doing well here.
Well, she's doing well pretty much everywhere where she got signed. I'm rather proud of her. But she quoted me in my offices, and well, she's a chip of the old block, and the language she used do not bear to be repeated.
At least not
and,
here.
and then, yeah, not here. So she's one of the reason I'm here. Something about me being a coward for not providing information.
Oh, so when it comes time, do you want to introduce her when she comes down to the ring?
Not really, because I don't have much to say either. When we get to our match, I'll talk more about it.
All right.
So,
Okay. Welcome, Lala, to the show. Glad to have you here. How you doing, hon? Oh, Kimberly out there smack talking uh, Pinto Bean. I love Pinto Bean. I love that whole family. Wait till I give the full intro when she comes out.
so what's Kimberly's relation to Rose?
Ma- uh, Rose is Kimberly's manager.
Ah, I see. I see.
So, all right, let's get this started. Your poll question is up. So if you
It's
want
answered.
to tell who you think is going to win, you can do it privately or you can put it out in the chat or do both.
Oh, that's a nice green.
Thank you.
It reminds me of another thing that was green.
I don't know if I want to know.
It's a belt. Come on, Suze.
Hey, with you, there's no
Alright.
telling.
Well, the only person I know that's green is one woman that, well, she doesn't scare me, but I know she's dangerous.
All right, Haley from Mexico. She is the wife of Baked Bean, the mom of Refried Bean,
Oh God.
the niece-in-law of niece-in-law of Black Bean, and the daughter-in-law of Navy Bean.
Navy bean.
I told you,
Oh.
her intro is fun. She is Pinto Bean. Haley from Queens, New York. She is the daughter of EXW's retired superstar, Kelly Strawberry. When Kelly retired, she gave control of her nightclubs to her daughter, and now her daughter came to me and said, I want to take my mom's place, and that's how she appeared in EXW. She is Kimberly Strawberry.
Ooh, Kate's match. Now, I know they're from Mexico, but...
Oh, hey, I'm sorry I missed you coming in here, Brian. Welcome to the show. How you doing, hon? Up. Alarm. Stop.
Time for your pills, dear.
Yeah, would you mind going and getting my meds? I forgot to grab them. Thank you, Gallery of Nuts. He's so
Oh, that's a nice elbow drop, though.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I understand that they're from Mexico, but shouldn't it be insulting to be called a bean?
Hey, listen, with the surname of Bean, you kind of just have to go with it, don't you?
Yeah, but Navy bean? I mean, it's the worst bean on the market. Do you know what the Navy actually serve bean-wise? Jeez.
You know what? It could have been Lima Bean.
Oh, but then Mama would be around that person forever.
You know, I mean, I'm just saying it could be Lima Bean instead of Navy Bean.
Yeah, it's just...
Or black
I'm sure
well, not black eyed pea. A green, or they could be named Green. Green Bean. I mean, there are worse things than being named Navy Bean.
No, I mean, if your parents called you Navy because your last name is Bean, I hope it's just their wrestling moniker and not their birth name, because...
Gallery Nut said you could have been named Coast Guard Bean.
Oh, God. Well, actually, they could have been called Tiny Bean.
Tiny Bean, yeah.
Yeah, that's a 2-for-1.
So, there are worse things than being called navy bean.
I guess they are. But for now, the bean is pretty much in control of the strawberry.
Yeah, she
Oh,
is.
God. A bean and a strawberry in a ring. Find the joke in there.
Both of them can be,
Guess he had to fight that being last week.
both of them can be smashed and served. So, who's going to be mushed?
Every woman I know can be smashed if you give them enough booze.
Not me.
Well,
Because
oh,
you
I'm
don't
sure.
have any elven wines.
Yeah, that's true.
What did I just walk into? Well, Mitty,
Hey, Mitty, it's been a while.
we have a bean and a strawberry in the ring. Just use your imagination.
And it's a rare strawberry. It's the white one. You don't see them often. They're usually red.
Yeah, she is
I mean,
fairly white.
I was talking about her hair color, but no, but it's true. White strawberries are rare on the market because it's a different kind of process. But oh, they're so sweet.
They are good.
Yeah, I cannot have them anymore.
No, strawberries
time I
are
talk-
not good for us.
No, every time I talk about food, it's something I cannot eat anymore, and my heart breaks every time.
Watermelon is not good for us.
Yeah, and now
but
summer's coming, and
But cantaloupe and honeydew are good for us. Are okay.
sheesh, over a week? That's a lot without any news, Mitty. Well, hopefully when she comes back, she's going to have multiple of people asking her how she is. So now the girls are just going in the back and forth here.
They
Oh.
still don't have power yet.
Mitty, I love watermelon. I just can't eat it anymore.
Yeah, that's the
or
thing.
Or just a little bit of it.
Oh,
like
a
you
little
go-
bit.
Like you go to a buffet and it's there in slices and you eat a little wedge of it. Oh, that's all I could. Oh, and pinto bean taps out.
Actually, you take that slice, you cut it in 3 parts. You take one and you cut it in 3 parts again. Then you can have a piece. Because that's how much sugar it is, and that's how much I cannot have with that amount of sugar. So yeah, with a Fujiwara armbar, strawberry, take down the bean, so we're having coffee. Because now she's Coffee Bean. Well, she did lose. I'm sorry. I shouldn't make fun of wrestlers when it's not even my show, and I apologize for that.
That was funny though.
Yeah, it was.
That was funny.
See, that's where I gotta be careful, because on my show, as some people know, there's no... Well, it's a free-for-all. There's no filters, no nothing.
Yes,
So
you
if
have
I make fun of somebody, you either take it or quit. I mean, that's it. But when I'm on somebody's show, I gotta be careful, because that can come back and bite me in the behind, because it's on my company. So I gotta be careful. But I love that picture. Maybe I should freeze the screen like that and get my phone out and just take pictures.
So how do you like her outfit?
It's nice. It's a nice outfit.
Because
Of course.
loved it.
Of course, Goddess is the pro when it comes to outfit in my book.
Oh, definitely.
I'm good for secondaries because I look for something specific. But when you talk original, I mean, my hats off. I mean, I've seen great outfits from other creators out there, don't get me wrong. But Goddess, she's the one who blows me away every time. I mean, she's... yeah, I got no words. But my strength is not character creation anyway, so...
No, yours is definitely more towards belts and...
Mine is more towards the imagination side of it, which with a character, it's hard to be imaginative because it's a person. When you're talking belts, arena, entrances, especially when it comes to pyro, music now, I've just spent the last 12 to 14 hours in the music studio and just doing music. When it comes to those things, my imagination can run wild and I'm free to be. But when it comes to creating somebody, especially when it's somebody who's established, you know, I wouldn't be cut dead trying to create, quote unquote, a Susie.
Hey, Wally, how you doing, hon?
Hey, Wally, Wally, Wally.
All right, your poll is up, and here comes your match.
Yeah, and guess for who I didn't vote.
You voted against her?
Oh, yeah, Tiffany for the win all the way.
You are so mean.
The honest truth is that that girl and her brother showed up out of nowhere telling me they were my kids. So, yeah, my reaction was a modern reaction. So we got a DNA test, and they're my kids. Mama had another DNA test.
You got forced into that DNA test, by the way.
Which one? The one from Mama?
Yeah. Haley from Australia.
The Golden Coast.
The Golden Coast of Australia.
Yeah.
I haven't looked into
Yeah, she's from the Golden Coast is one of those sectors, like you got the Sydney area, you got the Victoria area, the Queens. So the Gold Coast is one of those area. That's where she's from. Other things about Alexia, well, I had never slept or dated with anyone named Moonblood, so I don't think that's the real family name. At least I don't think I did. So Alexia is her name, but otherwise, I'll give more as we go throughout the match. I'll let you do Tiff.
All right, Haleen from
Brooklyn,
Florida.
New York? Florida, okay.
Yeah, she's from Florida. Oh, she is the sister of Leo Angel and Brooklyn Joker. She loves the color red. You can't tell, can you? She is trained by Brooklyn Joker.
I see, Millie. Was she trained by Joker or is she related to Joker?
Both.
Okay, and Leo.
And her signature move is called the Skybreaker.
Yep, which I never use because I can't remember from one day to the next minute.
I don't know which move. I don't know which move it is. It's the Skybreaker. That's what she told me, so that's what I say. She is Tiffany Sky.
If they were to tell me what move is called what, I would write it down somewhere, but I don't use my notes.
Yeah, I still wouldn't know which move it was.
Well, but it depends on the move. If she would tell me it's a stunner, an RKO, something along those lines, it would be easy to remember because those are some of the moves I used to see.
Yeah,
exactly.
Moves.
But if she go with a senton or a frog splash, I would not be sure. Because it depends where the camera is. And a frog splash, although it can be recognizable.
And which senton is it? Because there's so many different sentons.
Well, that's the other thing. You get the seated, you get the standing, you get one that is running, you got the third turnbuckle, you got the corkscrew. A lot of those made popular by one high flyer Hardy. Oh!
The bat. Here comes the big black bat.
I bit my tongue here. But while we're looking, Tiffany putting the youngster, oh, nice reversal though, through the ringer. The big thing is, I don't have much information about them. I mean, I know they're my kids. We're blood related, both her and her brother. She looks more like me than I care to admit, so it's hard to deny. Although my boy doesn't look like me at all. I mean, Mama's got a problem with his nose. That gives you an idea. I don't know.
It must be his mama's nose.
It could be his mama's nose. Now, I know there's a lot of people, including Wrestling Mama, that because they're born and raised in Australia for 20 even years, they think about one person and one person only that could be, possibly be their mother. And I'm going to put the record straight. It's impossible. The years don't match. So there's no way. It's not Scarlet. Unless I got a bigger hole in my memory. Oh, nice.
Oh, here we go. Pen attempt.
That was a nice face mat. Face crusher, pancake, whatever people call them. But yeah, I mean, yes, I have history with that woman. I will not deny it. It happened. At that time, I thought it was a really good idea to cheat on Mama. But
you found out it wasn't.
Not really. And then other thing transpired between her and me, and that was it. And by the subsequent time where we went to Australia for diverse show and then the HWA, I was not in contact with her anymore.
There was a 2 count there for Alexia.
So the problem is I have no idea. I mean, I used to follow Mordrin around for a few years and pick up the leftovers. Okay? Mordrin would do Mordrin. He would leave, break their heart. I would be a shoulder to cry on and get some action, you know?
And break their heart so that they had to find somebody else.
No, I never broke their heart. They all dumped me because I'm nuts. Well, I was nuts. I mean, not to say that I'm sane, but uncommitted is no more. Only Ming survive. And she doesn't seem happy about it, shaking her head.
Yeah, well, you know.
Oh, wow, now that's an RKO, and that could be your Skybreaker. Yep.
God. Mord would do more. Damn that talent.
Really, goddess. I'm in here live and I cannot reply to that. Damn, even if I was in the chat, I couldn't reply to that. But you're doing this on purpose, woman. But yeah, that move from Tiffany, that ring around the Rosie RKO, that could be our Skybreaker, honestly. That sounds like a finisher to me.
Like I said, I don't know which one she called the Skybreaker.
But that looks like a good one.
That's her move.
That's a good one. Oh, anybody want to put money on who I'm going to vote for in the poll?
Sunshine Marigold.
Sunshine.
Oh, Susie wins the money. She might be my business partner, but there's so much resentment between that woman and me.
Yeah, Mama fought Sunny on Monday.
And she's doing it again?
Different GM.
See, there's that too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Wally's going for Mama. Goddess seems to be going for Mama.
All right, here comes your poll.
She beat me on Monday.
And here comes your match.
Ooh, Mama so far with 75% of the polls.
Come on, Knifer. Come on. Lay down.
Ooh, that's a nice belt.
Both of them.
Those are very nice belts.
I wonder who made them.
Oh, congratulations to your belt maker.
Yeah,
He's good.
How'd you know it was a he?
I don't know. I figured that good of a work couldn't be a woman.
Oh.
Here it comes.
You pig.
I knew. I can tell you even bit your tongue.
Oh, what I was going to say is you chauvinist pig, which is perfectly fine on this chair.
Which is perfectly true in my case. I never hit it. I'm older. I'm not as bad as I was, but I never hit it.
Wally, she'll never lose the yellow belt.
I know that one. That's our Grand Slam, if I remember right.
Yeah, that's the Grand
Yes, it
Slam.
is. There it is.
All right. She hails from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. She is the daughter of Blaze McCoy, the sister of Jinx McCoy. She is your current EXW World Champion, and she is the only active Grand Slam champion. She is the second Grand Slam champion. She is Sunshine Marigold. Right, AP. Right. Hailing from the Amazon. She stands at 6 feet 2 inches tall. Weighs in at about that much. I haven't checked her weight this year. She is a former EXW GM. She is an Amazon. She is the mom of Missy Harris, the sister of Mordrin Nightwalker, and kins all the rest of them Nightwalkers.
Yeah, I was going to hope you didn't start saying she's the aunt of Paul, Angelita, Cassara, Joshua, and so on and so forth. And
she is wrestling mama. She's a former world champion and the longest running champion.
Yes, she was, wasn't she?
Months with the leather and lace title.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep, she held that title for 7.5 months.
Yeah, I remember she
almost weekly.
Not almost.
Well, there were a few times that she didn't. There were a few weeks that she didn't.
Well, there's a few weeks the belt wasn't on the line, but she was fighting pretty much constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember she was so proud of herself.
Well, she had good reason to be proud of herself.
Yes, no argument. I got issues with Mama, and don't get me wrong, those issues are public. But I never denied how good of a wrestler she is. Never. I'll never vote for her in a poll. I'll never wish that she wins. But that's personal. I'll never deny that Wrestling Mama is one heck of a wrestler. That much.
Oh, we had the hockey stick there.
And Mama's a powerhouse. I mean...
Oh, no doubt about it.
When she does something like that, a clothesline like that, it's like a guy hitting you. It's like D-Train running toward a midget. It hurts.
Oh, D-Train running towards a midget. That's hilarious.
Yeah, well, I love my D. I got to get in touch with him, too. I got to try and do that, send him a message and see when he can answer me back, because I've been getting requests about the chicken.
Today would be a good day to do that.
I might send him something a little later then. Or I'll talk to Mama and let her deal with that. She is the COO. I got the look. Don't tell anybody. I got the look.
That doesn't surprise any of us if you get the look.
See, as much as I love the beginning of that move, I hate the way the combo works.
Right.
2 great clothesline and then you finish with a leg sweep? Really? No, finish with a clothesline from hell. Finish with a suplex or...
A ripcord clothesline.
Exactly. No, it's something to really...
Another powerhouse.
Yeah, especially since you already grabbed them. You could go for a simple belly-to-belly suplex. Or switch it into a German suplex. You know? But no, they go with something simple. Oh, you gotta admit that when Mama knock your head down like that, considering her height and her power,
yeah.
I don't care who you are, it's gotta hurt. Ask Susie. She survived it a few times.
Yeah. I mean, I've trained with Mama. She's practiced that on me.
Yeah, and she also executed on you.
Yeah, she's done it on the ring. I mean,
yeah.
Training is
Did she just?
The ring,
what kind of match have you got here, KO? 2 out of 3? Ah, that's why she didn't complete her rope pin. Makes sense. I was wondering, Mama never gives up like that, but if it's submission, yeah.
Yeah. Although, a few pins here and there in a submission match do make sense to wear down your opponent.
In my book, it's the other way around. A few submission in a pin-only match will cause damage to muscles and extensions. But a pin, you just put your body weight on them.
Yeah, but they have to kick out. They've got to get out of it, and that
okay, yeah,
too.
I see where you're going. Yeah, it's more a question of stamina and energy more than working the limbs and so on. Yeah, you're right. I didn't see it like that.
Yeah, because they have to use that energy to get out of the pin, and that they could use to get out of a submission.
So I got a question for you, my dear Susie.
Yes, my dear Hugo.
Why floorboards? Okay, wood floors. Here we go.
It's the hardwood floor. I mean, we are extreme.
Yeah, so why not concrete?
Well, it's concrete under the hood.
Yeah. I'm just curious because this year we went away with the mat, so it's literally concrete all around.
Well, just for the wood gives a nice look.
True. It does look as well.
It's still, it's still.
Oh yeah, it still hurts.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna deny that.
I mean, it doesn't have any give like the concrete. It gives it a nice look, a nice aesthetic.
Yeah, but taking splinters out of your bum after a match, I don't know.
That too. Concrete doesn't give you splinters.
Yeah. So for the last 3 minutes, guys, all you've been seeing is Mama and Sunshine just exchanging blows, exchanging bats, exchanging hammers. Oh, and there we go, Mama with the barricade. Oh, yeah. And big boots. She wears size 58 boots.
Yeah, well.
Mama can tell. Mama, what size shoe do you wear?
Mama, she probably wear a good size 13 woman. Or a size 6 man.
No, a woman's size is 2 sizes bigger than a man's.
Sheesh. Are we talking foot or something higher?
Foot.
Okay. Shoe size. Okay, not cup size.
Well, I mean, because men don't usually have cup size.
Exactly. Well, usually they don't.
Not that kind of cup size.
Yeah, but between you and me, I know a train that should wear a bra, at least a training one.
A train with little feet.
Have you been peeking at him while he gets dressed?
Well, the locker room for the men's side are pretty much open and shared, so there's no secret in the men's locker room.
I said hi to you, Bubsy. Hugo didn't, but I did.
Wait. Is that the Bub?
Yeah, Bubs is here.
It's Bubblicious?
Yeah, she's in
Oh
the
my
chat.
God! Bubsy! Hi! Long time no see, darling. Oh, the shotgun wielding. Bubsy! That's been a while. And I mean, I'm not trying to be mean here, but Sunshine is in real trouble.
Yes, she is. But it was the other way around on Monday.
Yeah, I watched it. I'm going to be honest. I skimmed through it.
That's okay. You watched, though.
Oh, yeah. I've watched. I left a like, and I didn't leave a comment, though, because I was too tired to type. Yeah, when I get into that mood, and it's been a very, very lack of sleep week since Sunday, and I'm the only one to blame. I'm not putting that on anybody else, but
Sunshine can't decide if she wants to be in the ring or out of it.
Yeah, that's what I call
decided.
playing the musical ring.
beating the snot out of Mama with that shovel.
Yes, Mama.
Yeah.
Uh,
You know, that's something I've noticed, quote unquote, game wise, since I came back. Weapon wise, when they go under the rings, if there's a shovel,
oh, here we go.
80% of the time, 80% of the time is the first one to come out, and that's it.
Oh, and Sunny tapped.
Yeah, first tap for Sunny. Sunshine, and there's that discus punch from Mama. I mean, if she goes for another, she's got to put some damage first. Abdomen, ribs, head. I mean, look at the blood. Yeah, you gotta use your imagination, folks. Let's be honest here, but after all that, there's not one wrestler that doesn't bleed.
Yeah, no joke.
Oh, that's it. Mama's going. No. Oh, that I don't see often. When Mama goes into her powerbomb, usually it is done. But Sunny got nothing left, and Mama's just enjoying her time in the sun here. But Sunny's got nothing left, honestly. Oh, Mama missed the close. You know, that's where Sunny's impressive. Lifting, wrestling, Mama. I mean, forget how much she weighs. I mean, she's 90 pounds all wet with rocks in her pocket. But my point is, Mama's a big woman to lift over your head.
Yeah, I mean, she's 6'2".
Exactly. And she's got muscles on muscles here. You know, exactly.
She's got some heft to her. I mean, I'm 6'5". I understand how solid Mama is. You look at me. I ain't no lightweight.
Yeah, no argument.
I mean, when you start getting up in the 5'11", 5'10", 5'11",
yeah,
6 foot.
The weight range there is different.
Yeah.
Not even because of just weight.
Because of the training that you have to do to stay in wrestling shape, you got muscles. And muscles weighs more than
fat.
Anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you got some heft to you.
That's why anybody who trains and they start losing weight, they're happy. Then they start putting some. It's because your muscle are finally getting a definition. But there's a difference between gaining weight by muscle definition than gaining weight by an overload of fat in your body.
Exactly.
Oh, Mama, back on the prowl. There we go. Around the world DDT.
A pound of muscle and a pound of fat look totally different.
Yeah, a ton of fat, you look like a tub of lard.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, if you compared the two, it looks completely different. And so when you lose a pound of fat and you're working out, you're going to gain muscle.
Yeah, I think Bub still thinks she's Mama's tag partner. She wants to jump off the table and clothesline Sunshine for the knee shot to Mama.
I saw that.
She used to jump over the rope for that.
Yeah. Oh, here's Sunny with that half.
Nelson.
Mama tap.
Yeah, now they're 1 for 1. And now Mama.
Clutch.
That's it. Yeah. So Mama now, I think she's going for it.
Oh, is she
again? Oh, no, not this time. That's Mama's second. The last time, Sunshine. Yeah, and I think that's done. Last time, Mama got reversed.
Mama gets the third.
All right, so Mama got her second submission, and she wins the match. Good thing I don't put money on these matches when she's in, even though I go against her, because I'd be a poor man. Although I don't want her to win, I usually lose that dang bet. Like I said, whatever my personal history is with Mama, cannot deny her athletic abilities.
Oh, no doubt.
5 votes, 80% for Mama. I feel like I'm the only one who voted for Sunshine here. I mean, 80-20? Oh, but that's an easy one for me also. I mean, come on, who doesn't love a little Sarah?
All right.
She's a new addition to Susie's company.
Linda Lou has helped Goddess in the booth and has wrestled
I
there.
wonder if she's
Ah.
in many faces of the beat.
I have a grand mini-me for a partner? Oh my god, Bubs.
Yes.
Really?
Minnie Firecracker is her wrestling partner. Her tag partner. Oh, no, you should see Minnie. She is definitely Bubs' Minnie.
Oh boy.
Oh, back.
Whoa, why are you simulating the match?
I wasn't planning on
Hey.
simulating the match. I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, I think I did that a few times too, so I can relate. Where's the pole? Where's the pole? There we go. Sarah Slayer Richards?
So Goddess says, Linda Lou is my southern sweetheart, kind of like Blaze's Rex.
Oh.
But better.
Well, no, she went there. Forget it. She went there.
No, Linda Lou is cool. But I mean,
She's a B word?
No.
Now there's
Way
one of my
better than
favorite
Rex.
in the world.
But I mean, you can kind of compare her, she kind of feels that role that Rex does for Blaze.
Okay.
But she's got a better personality than Rex.
Fine, out that hair.
You better get to work, Suze. Sarah's almost to the ring.
Hailing from Omaha, Nebraska, she is the sister of Atticus, Azrael, and Crushing Kelly Black. She is the wife of Damian Richards, the mom of Astrell Richards, the daughter-in-law of Lissa and Jen Richards. She is Sarah Slayer Richards.
And she's mine.
There are a few people might have to disagree with you.
Oh, I know at least 36.
Linda Lou just settles everything by dropping the big booty on you.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Maybe I should meet her. But it's not the booty she should drop on me.
No, he wants to motorboat her. And that's all I'm going to say. Leave it at that, folks. Okay, I don't remember where. Oh, she's from Biloxi, Mississippi.
That makes sense.
She comes to us by way of Whipping Post Wrestling. And right now, that's all I can tell you, folks.
I thought she was coming from the locker room.
Sweetheart, Linda Lou.
Oh, but you can tell that she came through Whipping Post. But that's still my favorite in the ring.
Oh, wait till you see her on Whipping Post. That's all I got to say. Wait till you see Linda on Whipping Post.
Unfortunately, it's been a few weeks since I've been able to actually physically attend Whipping Post.
I have to look at something here.
Go Sarah, go Sarah, go Sarah. Yes, folks, I'm biased. I'm just a guest. I can vote for whoever I please. And considering I do not know Sweet Linda Lou, I'm going for my sweet little streaker. I mean, Sarah. Oh, damn, that woman walking on you must have hurt. I mean, she doesn't look like she's 60 pounds.
No, Linda Lou is not at 60 pounds.
Yeah. My poor little Sarah, she's going to need a massage of the upper area.
I think she's doing just fine.
Ah, well. Considering how much she drives Damien crazy. Someone needs to take that shine out of her hair.
Yeah, it does look plastic, doesn't it?
Mama's got a big issue with the shine.
Yeah.
But me personally,
I won't do it without Sarah's permission.
that's why I bugged her about her hair. And we have a different set of hair. I think character-wise, she looks so much better.
Yeah, the shine needs to be taken down on Susie's hair.
And you need to talk to her and see if she wants to use her long braided hair. They're kind of long dreads for women, but it fits so well. It fits so well on her.
No, I don't remember Atticus telling us to, so I will take the shine down on her.
So, Goddess had to remind you? That's bad, Suze.
Remember Swiss cheese memory?
Yeah, that's
holes
why.
are really big.
That's why I bought myself a book, and when they tell me something, I write it, even though I cannot read my own handwriting.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to pull out my notebooks for y'all.
Yeah. That's going to be useful because my book is already a mess, and I'm only five pages in. Well,
Yeah,
I use one page per show, but all the notes of that show, the winners will go on the same page. So by the time I get to the next show, I got too many pages with too much stuff to cram together. It's crazy.
Yeah, all my notebooks are underneath the stairs, the stairs for the attic, and I gotta move some stuff out from in front of the door that the box is in.
I hope it's a big door because at 6'5" you won't fit. I love the way you just went silent. Like trying to process what I'm talking about.
No, I processed. It was just the mental picture I had. But I don't know if I should tell you what I actually have to do to get to that door.
Well, open it, I hope.
Well, to get to that box.
Sheesh. Is it that much of an exercise?
Well, the crawling on my hands and knees and...
Well, get the peanut gallery to do it.
No. And it's the gallery of nuts.
It's the same difference. I'm not going to say...
the peanut gallery, but then it morphed into the gallery of nuts.
Yeah, considering it's a man, I'm not talking nuts. Ever. You can call him that. For me, it's the peanut gallery, all right?
And you know who his tag partner's going to be?
Oh, God. I'm afraid to ask.
It's going to be Baked Beans. You know what their tag team name is going to be?
Oh, God, no.
Baked Nuts.
Oh. Can you imagine having that tag team on my show? Oh my God.
We can make it happen.
No, I'd never be able to call the match. Forget it. I'd be so stuck on the baked nuts things. Forget about it. I mean, I already got issues calling the match when the chat is alive, so no.
Oh,
and again.
My apologies to Linda Lou for not calling the match, but I mean...
That's my fault.
We've been having too much fun here. Oh.
But you know, so far all my predictions have been right except for one. I'm proud of myself. Patting my head on the head. Patting myself on the head, I mean.
Oh,
Only
what type of
mama.
match was this?
This was looks like a KO match.
Yeah, that's right. KO match.
Because the way Sarah did a move and then the ref called for it, it's the only explanation. I'm not choking, goddess, my dear. I'm coughing. I'm still feeling the effect of that 10-hour stream from Sunday.
You brought that on yourself, you know.
Yes, and I don't deny it, although Mama gave me a earful, but
You deserve it.
I really, 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 really wanted to go through because that, although it was a bad thing, it gave us an idea how long it takes to do that kind of match card. And we still don't have our full roster yet. I mean, the last few holdouts have been coming in slowly. Right now, I'm waiting on two or three more. Two to come from Sacrifice Wrestling, and actually that's it. That was the third one. Well, no, wrestler I'm talking, Mama. I need two. Yeah, so yeah, I'm missing two wrestler. So that's all and I'm gonna have a full roster. But like I was saying, I'm a little bit lower body thing that starts with an A when it comes to my roster. Everybody needs a match. That's the only way I do things. So that's why the 10-hour stream, to make sure that I went through everything. And now I know that some things needs to be rearranged.
Well, okay, I'm typing. Can't type and talk anymore.
Oh, well, you're lucky. I cannot talk and breathe anymore. I haven't breathed since I've been here.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm turning blue.
Take a breath. All right, there is your poll, and here comes your match. We've got a Snap Napper Tap match between Queen Midi Twilight and Goddess of Pain.
So, pinfall, submission, or knockout? If I remember right.
No, that's a everything match. Snap Napper Tap is submission or knockout.
Oh. Okay.
All right. She hails from that place I refuse to say the name of because they always make fun of me when I say the name.
What is it? I'll say it for you.
It's Lanale.
Lan. What did? I might have to write it somewhere.
Or it's Lonale.
Lanale.
Lanale?
Yeah, but I always say it wrong.
Hey, I cannot say the Steel City Comedy to save my life. So, you know, I'm not one to make fun of people.
But they always make fun of me because I say it wrong. So I've said I'm just going to quit saying it. She is the daughter of Patty Chase, the adopted sister of. Well, she's the sister of the adopted daughter. Firestar.
You're all over the place.
I know. She is Queen Midi Twilight.
Don't forget she's stepdaughter to Azrael Black.
Yes. Yes. Anyway, hailing from every man's dreams and some of them nightmares.
Oh, she wished. She's so full of herself. Love you, goddess.
She is the wife of Count Drapenock, the mom of Mystic Pain. She is the owner of Whipping Post Wrestling. She brought the sexy back to wrestling. She is goddess of pain.
You forgot to say she's the adopted mother of Supernatural.
Yes, I did. Hey, I'm going off of memory here, so I'm doing
and as
good
you
for what I'm getting out.
and as you said 2 minutes ago, the memory's not that good.
Exactly.
Now, did you say in her intro she brought the sexy back to wrestling?
I did.
Okay, I love Goddess. Everybody knows that. She's one of my two top adoptive mother in the world. And forget it, folks. That's another discussion. But sexy never left. What Goddess brought back wasn't sexy. It was sensuality. It's a different thing. And since she's working in the ring, I can say what I want.
She said, she added that I didn't. I'm the one that said she brought the sexy back to wrestling.
I love to pick on her. What can I say?
Or I could put that she brought the pain and punishment back to wrestling.
Oh, well, yeah. Did that ever leave too? I mean, she brought back the whipped chains and blood to wrestling. That's for sure.
Blood never left.
Oh, they cut back on it. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Ever since they all went that PG way, I mean, you don't see as much, and 90% of the time when there is, it's accidental. But
would that mean her theme song is Sexy Back?
Oh, God, that's meaty. You know what? I could see that for Goddess, though. Sexy's back. I could see that for Goddess. Among other things, I mean. And me, as much as I love Mitty, and as much as her in-ring abilities are really impressive, she still reminds me of a bumblebee. And not the Transformer. The one with a stinger. She reminds me of that 1980s tag team, the Killer Bees.
Yeah, this outfit of hers, I do think of her as a bumblebee too.
Oh yeah, but I love it.
I do too.
I mean, there are so many different things we contend with when it comes to character, different little things here. And although I'm not too keen on wrestlers having a lot of blacks in their outfit for personal reason, what she has, the way it's done, the way she wears it, I cannot help but love it.
Oh, I know. It's
perfect. There's Goddess with a quick pin here.
There's a 2 count.
And that must be one of my wrestlers because she was slow.
Actually, I've noticed that all of the refs take that first pause and then give a count. That's all of them.
Oh, okay. So it's not because I pay them more. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's like they're checking to make sure the shoulders are down.
Yeah. I don't know. On my show, they're paid to do very slow count.
Oh, did you go back and watch that special where you were special guest referee in that men's match?
Yes, I watched the wrong. Oh, it was. It was a Friday. I watched a Monday show. That explained why I didn't see me.
Yeah, you gotta go back and watch Friday.
Oh yeah, I'll go. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
So
you're gonna get
I watched the Monday show. I watched the Monday show instead of the Friday show. Oh God. Yeah, I'll go back and do that later on.
Your match was the first match. It was
that's gonna make things easier.
Azrael versus Atticus. You're
gonna get
the biggest kick out of that.
Did I screw Atticus over again?
You're going to get the biggest kick out of that. That's all I'm going to tell you. Because you have to go back and watch it.
If I screw Atticus again, I'm dead.
I'm not going to tell you. You just got to watch it. It is hilarious.
Even though it's different company, Every time it seems that I'm the ref, except for once so far, I screwed him over in his matches. I mean, in my own company, out of 3 that I ref with him, I screwed him out of 2. So I feel bad for little Addy.
Boy, lots of pinfalls in this match.
Oh, there's Goddess setting
The
up.
booty buster into a pin.
Oh yeah, and that knee breaker, no matter what you call it, that double knee breaker like that, it's a lot of weight compared to some of the other ones. Because it's your own weight falling on top of your knees plus your opponent. And there we go.
The sledgehammer.
Goddess with a hammer. That is something I wish they would fix.
Look at that drop kick.
Oh yeah, those high elevation drop kick, Mitty's very famous for them. And my big issues is that with those boots, when she does those drop kick, you got 2 little needles just biting your skin.
Here we go, pin attempt by Mitty.
Won't be enough.
No. Nope.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
still,
unfortunately.
It wears Goddess down.
Oh yeah, it wears the stamina. The little blue line, because you still have your HUD, that's their stamina. So that goes down when they got to kick out and do things like that. As for the other one in red or green, that's actually their quote-unquote health. So, and then you got the yellow bar on top of her head, which is when she's going to get stunned and has no chance of almost anything.
Right.
I mean, the odds have changed very well if you play, especially if you play the game, the My GM and all those things, you use them. It changed in a point where the game is more interesting. But it's annoying when you do AI versus AI and you can tell that, okay, match should be over, and they don't.
Right. All right, here we go.
All right, there she go.
And another 2 count.
Oh, Goddess going back for the hammer.
Again. One thing I have noticed, or at least in 23, I haven't seen it as much here in 24.
Yeah.
They get and Mitty getting the win.
Oh, wow, she knocked Goddess out.
Yeah. Is they would get a
Hey, Joker.
Weapon. Hey, Joker, welcome to the show. How you doing, hon? They would get a weapon and then drop it. They wouldn't use it. But I'm not noticing that.
I've seen it a lot, unfortunately. Yeah, they do, unfortunately. I use more weapons on my show, so I can confirm to you that inside and outside the ring, they're going to pick up something and drop it. Or they're going to go under the ring and get something out and just drop it.
The first time.
Yeah, right off the bat. Literally. And I don't know why. It's like why, when they're in the ring with a weapon, they cannot leave the ring with said weapon. Because when I play the game and I control a character, I can get out of the ring with that said weapon. The AI doesn't for some reason.
Right.
Which I don't understand why. I mean, that Jen got some great assets.
But you said she spells her name wrong.
Yeah, but that doesn't. What does her name has to do with her asset? Sheesh. I'm really gonna have to talk to Beat though about that name, because personally, for me, being French Canadian myself, it's kind of bugging me to no end.
So it should be A
EA. EA.
It is EA.
No, it's AE.
Oh, okay. Well, I've been spelling it EA.
Put your glasses on, dear.
I have my glasses on, dear.
Because Corso should be CORSEAUX. Because AEU doesn't sound, and I'm talking French language here, folks, doesn't sound the same as EAU.
Well, I've been spelling it. Whenever I put it in my polls and stuff, I spell it EA.
Then you've been spelling it the right way.
Well, now I'm spelling it the way she does, so yeah. All right.
Yeah, she does it wrong.
Yeah, I can't help that.
And I'm really
Hey,
sorry about
Tiffany, how you doing,
Scarlett.
hun?
I'm really sorry about Scarlett, but just because of her name, I can't. Oh, did you say?
She's not the same Scarlett that you know.
Yeah, but still. Did you say Tiffany?
I already said
Yeah,
that.
Tiffany's
Yeah.
here.
Hi, Tiff. Miss you, dear.
And Mama just said, I'm sure I know this Scarlett, but I don't like her because of her name. Poor Scarlett.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for the woman because it's not even her fault. But yeah,
See, I
as much
didn't.
water has gone under the bridge, there are some feelings that are.
And I didn't even know Scarlett in WU.
No big loss. No big loss, trust you me.
All I know
And
is that she got around.
and I'm talking objectively since it's been about 12 to 15 years. And
That's you,
she was the kind
Joker.
of she was the kind of person that when you met her, sweet as can be, very interesting woman, great conversation. As time went on, her true colors shone, and well, I don't know what you call a woman that's a player, but that's what she was. I mean, she was Mordred with. Yeah.
Didn't she get in all kinds of trouble in FBW?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, with the game because of her modding.
FBW. No, FBW. No, that wasn't her.
Oh, okay.
She was in FBW only for a few months. She came in at the end of that run before WU start and FB and Facebook Wrestling. That app pretty much died by itself, you know. Everybody
Okay.
was going to WU because of the character, the images, and so on. We all pretty much left Facebook Wrestling behind.
Yeah, well, they shut it down.
Although it was so much easier to change outfit in Facebook Wrestling than it was in WU.
All right.
I mean,
let me introduce her here real quick. Haley
yeah.
from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. She was, as an only child, she was trained to fight MMA, but she went to a local house show for a wrestling house show. They announced tryouts. She went, and the rest is history. And that is how she made her way to EXW. She is Jen Crusoe.
So she went to a house show in Montreal. So that's probably one of the Rougeau brothers. Nice.
Don't know. I don't.
I know my French Canadian wrestlers. Used to be the Quebecers back in WWE in the day.
Ah.
When it was actually WWF. World Wrestling FU.
Born in Osaka, Japan.
Another one.
She was trained in the Wolf's Den. Currently dating Jester.
Ah, so she's the one.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I gotta keep an eye on the chat, don't I?
She is Scarlett.
William, welcome to the show.
William, what is the name of your wrestler?
So she's from Japan, just like Rose.
Yep. Sorry, I'm writing stuff down and
writing for William. William Style, he says. To answer your question, I guess. They don't look small. How tall are they?
And
Oh,
Blaze made you?
well, considering that the Joker is saying that Blaze, that he's from LTD, there's a good chance that Blaze made him.
Yeah, I just want to double check. Make sure.
Oh, nice lift here and for that powerbomb. Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, Joker seemed to confirm that Blaze made him. So he's another clone of Blaze.
All right. I will get with Blaze and
Really?
get.
What, Ari get
give
jealous?
I will get with Blaze to have him put you up because you're not up on CC anymore. Okay, back to the wrestling show.
Oh, I thought you were going to answer my comment.
I wasn't paying attention to you. I'm sorry. What was your comment?
Well, you said you were going to get with Blade. So with Blaze, I figured that Ari might have something to say about that.
RA trusts me explicitly not to be that kind of a person.
But you just said you would get with Blaze.
There are different ways you can get with people.
With Blaze, there's only one.
Oh, wow. The match is over. And newcomer
Yeah,
Scarlett gets the win.
that looks like a dragon sleeper. I don't know if she put her to sleep in a submission or she knocked her out.
Either way, she won.
Well, what was your match? Do you remember?
It was a KO.
So she knocked her out with a dragon sleeper. I love it when they do that. They just cut the blood flow and they go limp. Wow, 1.5 star. That was quick. That's how you know a match was quick.
Yeah. They didn't have time to do anything spectacular.
Exactly. I mean, the most point they got because one of them or two of them did a signature offense, and that was it.
Yeah.
Now, there's a match that I refuse to answer your poll. I'm afraid that one of them will kick my behind if I go against her, and I like the other one more than the one. So, I refuse.
Well, you can answer the poll because nobody will know what you answered.
I'll know. I'll know, and then I'll get scared of Cougs. That woman, as much as she loves to kiss my bald head, she loves even more to kick me in the shin. Okay? I mean, I'm surprised I'm not wearing knee braces because of Cougar.
See, I go around kicking shadow press in the shins. I've done that for almost 12 years.
Oh, God. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Nope. He knows it's coming, and he refuses to wear shin guards. I've told him, you wear shin guards and it won't hurt.
I know every time she used to show up to the show, I knew it was coming. She would always come through the booth first and then bang, right on my shin.
All right, hailing from Detroit, Michigan. I really don't know why anybody would want to live in Detroit. But anyway, she is a past champion here in EXW, but I don't remember what one. She is the fiance of Shadow Press.
And that's why she lives in Detroit.
Yep, still don't know why anybody would want to live there. She is
Because Shadow Press is there.
I don't know why he wants to live there.
Well, it's Shadow Press. Don't ask questions. I mean, I still feel like Shadow gets lost on his way to the ring, so...
That's why we have lots of signs.
Yes.
Hailing from Austin, Texas.
Oh, and she still looks good.
She stands about 6 foot tall. She is your Monday Evolution GM, the wife of a Nightcrawler, the daughter of Stefan Knight, the mom of
Mm-hmm.
Abigail Hain, and her bookend twins, Savannah and Tatiana Knight. She is the matriarch of the faction, the family. She does not have an armband this year.
Oh.
She has several finishers. There's Cuddle Time, and there's something else, and then there's
Something else again.
There's a crucifix power bomb. Oh, from heaven to hell, and that is in honor of Abigail. She is Cougar Knight.
Well, she still look good.
Yep.
I mean, it's not bad considering she's hitting, what, 70 now? 80?
Oh.
Oh, she watched this. I'm so dead.
You're going to get it. Yeah, she's going to watch. She watches the show. She may watch it on replay, but you're going to get it.
Oh, yeah, I know. But she also know I love her.
It's all him, Coos. I had nothing to do with that. Oh, she missed. Missed that
Yeah, but
springboard.
not by much. See, that's another thing. I played with my sliders for that so that they avoid missing that way. They get in the rope like 2 feet further than where the opponent is. It doesn't make sense.
Well, I tell you, at least it's not as bad as... hopefully it's not as bad as last year. Or was it... Let's see.
22 was bad. I remember that much.
22 was horrible. Last year wasn't as bad. But 22, at least, it was about 50% failure rate on springboards. Yeah. It was horrid.
Oh, yeah. And we're talking missing when the opponent is laying there like 2 feet from them. Yeah. You know, there's no reason to miss. They can actually modify their trajectory midair, and they would still miss or overshoot. That was the one that killed me. They overshoot.
Yeah, and coming off of the top rope, the failure rate was pretty high too, considering. And I mean, higher than normal. Not as bad as the springboards, but still higher than normal.
And there's that elbow from Cougs. But I love the way that you expect her to leapfrog because of the positioning she has.
Right.
And she just gives you that elbow instead.
Almost lays you out. Oh, now here we go. Using finally the hockey stick being used. Oh! Cracks her in the head and breaks the hockey stick.
Poor Maggie. And this time she hits. See, now you can tell she corrected in midair.
Yep.
Oh, right, submission applied.
Well, this is a submissions match.
Yeah, but didn't even get a one request. Maggie got out of there pretty fast this time.
Which you expect early on in the match.
Yeah, but on the other hand, Maggie is deficit of health and stamina. So now she's doing a comeback, so she's coming back, but... So there's the arm bar, pulling on that arm right off of your socket. If you're not careful, that's a dislocated shoulder.
Right.
And of course, we all know our wrestlers try not to hurt each other too much. But, you know, accident happens. Yeah. That was a nice little fisherman suplex from Maggie. And now they're really on the floor. So the crowd seems to love it at your show. I don't know. They expect this to be an extreme game or what?
Well, I mean, it is called Elite Extreme Women.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that because you call it extreme, they are extreme.
Oh, yeah, these ladies do.
Well, in your case, sure, it works. Don't get me wrong, but unfortunately, I've seen promotion out there that the name really doesn't represent what they do in their company.
You know, in my case, it's not so much like extreme flyers or it's not extreme. Because we got a ton of high flyers or anything. No, we're extreme because we've got lots of weapons. We have hardwood floors instead of mats. We encourage people to be violent.
Sounds like another show I know.
Really?
Yeah. Another show that encourages Ruster to be very violent. Break all the rules. Doesn't matter.
We don't have many rules.
The other show I'm talking about either.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much our rules involve the chat and the commentators.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, in my case, because if people haven't realized I'm talking about my own damn show, in my case, my only rule is please show up once in a while. That's all I ask. That's really my only rule is that if you're on the show, if you get a protege, whatever you want to call them on the show, show up once in a while. See how they're doing. I'm not expecting you to be there every stream I do, but, once in a while.
William, would you like to have your female on this show? On EXW?
Oh, yeah. Susie love having females.
Well, I mean, that's the premise of this.
The original concept is a woman's show, I know.
It's what we primarily do is women's wrestling.
Well, considering how much you love RA, I'm worried that you love to see women fight that much.
It's not that I love to see women fight that much. When I started this, there were, that I knew of, there weren't that many or I didn't know of any. At the time, I didn't know of any.
At the time, I didn't know of any either. You were the first. That I knew about.
I found out later there were some others, but I didn't know of any.
Yeah,
and
but
so
that's the thing is that
I looked and I thought, why not give the ladies a place to shine and to bring their creation to life and
yeah.
So, because honestly, on the other shows, the women weren't getting much of a spotlight.
No, that's true. Well, you see, that's the thing is that when you started, we didn't have the DWS either back then.
No.
We didn't all band together and made ourselves into something. We were literally all independent, barely talking to each other. And when we did start talking to each other, there was a lot of drama too. Let's be honest. We went through a time period where the DWS was a bigger turmoil than my company.
Yeah, there was a lot of turmoil there for a while.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's been a lot of friendship that tethered because, difference of opinions, screaming match. And I'm not talking just typing in chat, folks. I'm talking live calls here with 3, 4, 5 of us and going at it with very harsh words and very harsh things where, we lost people that used to be in the DWS that I've never heard of anymore since then, but...
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, okay.
The Canadian Destroyer there.
Wow. Not a lot of people take those moves anymore. I didn't remember Maggie.
That is my favorite move.
I didn't remember Maggie had that.
Yeah, that is my absolute favorite move in wrestling.
It is impressive. I mean...
Do you know the origins of the Canadian Destroyer?
No.
Hey, gallery, who are the Motor City Machine Guns? Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin.
Now those are names I remember.
The Motor City Machine Guns.
That I don't remember.
Well, that was their tag team name.
Yeah.
They were playing a video game with Petey Williams. And that move was in the video game.
Okay.
And the machine guns looked at Petey and said, "I dare you to do that move."
Wrong guy to dare.
Basically, he said, "Hold my beer."
Well, yeah.
And he figured out how to do that move, and it was named the Canadian Destroyer. And that's how that move came into professional wrestling, on a dare from a video game.
And talk about daring the wrong guy. I mean,
All right,
there's
got us
another
a
submission. And Cougs got it.
Coug gets the win
Yeah.
over.
Unfortunately, Maggie couldn't survive this one. Oh, I love it when my cougar is sweaty. You think she's gonna be mad at that one too?
Ooh, another 5-star match.
Yeah, another great one. Oh yeah, look at that. 4,100 in signature, 27 in memorable moments. So that means that both girls did a lot of things that the crowd was pleased.
Yeah, great match.
And 2,200 in drama means that there was close calls. No, the submissions that they couldn't get in, or third rope moves, a Canadian destroyer. See, a lot of.
Come on.
So that was very good for these ladies. Yeah. I mean, in general, most of your match got between 4 and 5 stars, which is pretty much the best you can hope for a match. We got only one that got 1.5, and that was just so dang quick.
Well,
not even funny.
Our first match was a 2.5. It was a little quick. That one was
I guess I missed the rating for that one, I guess.
Yeah.
But I was still having some sound issues.
The rest of them were 3.5 or higher.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. All right, let's
let Susie do a review. I'll shut up now.
go back over our match card. All right, our first match was a steel cage match. It was between Pinto Bean and Kimberly Strawberry. This is a welcome back to EXW match for Kimberly, and Kimberly got the win. Then, I love your laugh, that giggle. We had a snap, nap, or tap match between Alexia Moonblood and Tiffany Sky. Tiffany was your winner.
Yay.
Then we had a 2 out of 3 submissions with Sunshine Marigold and Wrestling Mama. And with 2 submissions to 1, Mama was your winner. Then a welcome to EXW match. It was a knockout match. We had Sarah Slayer Slayer Richards welcoming Linda Lou to the company, and Sarah got the win. Then we have a snap, napper tap match. Queen Mitty Twilight taking on Goddess of Pain, and Mitty getting the win. Then another welcome to EXW knockout match. Jen Crusoe taking on newcomer Scarlett, and Scarlett this time getting the win. So we had, of our welcome 2 matches, we had a 2 out of 3 getting the wins for the newcomers. Well, Kimberly's not a newcomer, but this was her debut for 24.
Mm-hmm.
And then in our main event match, it was a submissions match. And we have Maggie May taking on Cougar Knight, and Cougs getting the win. All right, now let's go on to our news. Oh, we have an injury.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm writing down.
But it's a minor injury and she's cleared, so it's not too shabby. No, the one thing I wish they would do with the news is that when they say a minor injury or a major injury, they say which one.
Like, how was she injured?
Well, how... I know what you're saying. For me, the how doesn't matter, but if it's a sprained finger, which is considered a minor injury, although in wrestling, a sprained finger causes issues with the move sets and so on. But, suffer a minor injury, she sprained her finger,
that's what
broke
I mean
a toe.
by how was she injured?
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
what body part is injured,
Exactly. That especially for people who actually play with the news, that would be something that we can turn into a storyline.
Yeah. Now, we had in uh, the men's side, we had Paul injured.
You take her?
Paul Utaker was injured.
What
And
a
then
surprise!
and then he wasn't taken out and rested. He was kept wrestling, and he got further injured, and
Well, yeah,
it took 17 weeks
17 weeks.
before he was cleared.
I always told that Paul was, you know, Eli's giving grief to his father, but he's not even in the same league yet.
But it was interesting seeing how that played through. But he was never taken out and rested.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. And
So,
that's on the doc. That's on the doctor. That's on the medical staff.
so let's see. I'm just curious at the matchups they've got. Oh,
Oh God, no!
the referees taking on each other.
Oh, I don't care if we're referees. I don't want to fight D-Train.
I just say that's interesting.
Always great matches when we used to meet in the ring. No, oh, Scarlet and Bean teaming up for Mystique and whoever that is.
Coral Evans.
Coral. Oh, that's Coral. The name is right there in front of me. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so
That's an
dumb
interesting
sometimes.
fatal four-way.
Oh, Meaty, Milena, Friday, and Kimberly. Oh, Friday, not Friday.
Read it.
Yeah, Inspector Joe Friday. Welcome to the police academy. Oh my God, that's something I want to see. What did you do to Jan?
What did I do to Jan? She looks good.
She should be looking older. I mean, she's still a beautiful woman after all these years, don't get me wrong, but she should look older. She looks like her way younger self.
She
Oh, I
well,
wonder if that one's gonna contact me sooner or later.
she's an immortal character.
I know, that's why I got Yvonne too.
Do you want Jan?
In time.
Just let me know.
The thing is that as much as I love having Jan and Yvonne, if my roster get to a certain point, they're the first two I don't give a match to anymore because they're not
And that's
actively.
fine.
But right now, I'm waiting to see where my roster is going before. In time, I'm probably gonna get Jan back for sure.
Yeah,
I
just let
mean,
me know.
but like I was saying, I need to see if I can get in contact with Miss Richards there. I got her wife on the show. I don't know if she wants to come over or not.
You've got, you mean Lissa?
I
You've
got
got
Lissa.
Lissa. You need Jen.
Yeah, but I don't know if she would be interested in coming to the show or not. And I also, I got Sarah, so,
Yeah.
since it seemed that my company is becoming pretty much a family theme thing, I mean, I got pretty much every Nightwalker and U-Taker out there right now.
Yeah, I've been there, done that.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of the Cho family also.
Been there, done that.
So, it looks like that my hooligans are turning into a family-friendly brawl for all.
Yeah, with the Cho family, you got to be careful with.
I took a
Well,
decision that wouldn't please them, but she's not coming back.
Stevie.
Yeah. I mean, I love her, don't get me wrong. And as much as I love and respect her family, I cannot censure myself because of one wrestler. It's
Yeah.
not on my show.
We'll talk about that after we get off air.
Yeah.
All right, so that is our show, folks. Here, let's see, this is Thursday. WrestleSense podcast and Leaning Towards Death follow here in just a few minutes is WrestleSense podcast, but those follow up tonight. Tomorrow
Friday.
is ladies' night. It's Friday. It's ladies' night. That means we start out with. I'm having to think which show is Elite Men's Fury. That's what I was trying to come up with was Elite Men's Fury.
Who cares? It's you.
Yes, it is me at 6 p.m. Eastern. And then following me is Wrestling Survivor with Wrestling Mama. And then following Mama is Goddess of Pain with Whipping Post Wrestling. So, ladies' night tomorrow, folks.
Yeah, and we're going to keep our fingers crossed that Goddess actually stream.
Yes, if she's feeling up to it, she will stream.
Yeah. Oh, I know. And we prefer her to rest if she doesn't feel it, but it's been a little bit
played by ear. So.
Yeah, always. And I gotta admit that sometimes her playing it by ear is my advantage on Sundays, but
yes,
then it's also a disadvantage.
Stop overdoing it, though.
Yes, love, I will. God, it's like having two mama around me.
Well, we are both mamas.
I know. Hey, you weren't the only one. I had Tiny, Shulky, Goddess, you, Wrestling Mama, and a few others just bashing me over the head about the 10-hour stream. And that was only the women. I haven't started talking about the men yet.
Well, it's just we want you to be able to do it consistently and not make yourself sick.
I know, considering that was a major reason that I took that long hiatus. I appreciate I understand why everyone, and it won't happen again. That was a one-time deal because I could afford to do it, but I paid the price for it too, and I realized it. So we're still tweaking things. Officially, we've only got 5 shows in, so that means we've been back for about a month officially. I stream a little bit more than that, but we've only been back for about a month. We're still tweaking some of the details. But once we are settled, our schedule would be literally the end of Sacrifice to the beginning of Whipping Post, and that's it.
There you go.
It's still a long show because I cover a 6 to 8 hour time frame, depending how long Sacrifice goes on. But that I can do. And that's the maximum that I'm allowed because that's the deal I made.
There you go. You live by that deal that you made.
Otherwise, the co-owner of the company is probably going to try and buy me out again for the millionth time. I mean, she keeps trying to buy me out of my own damn company.
Well, if you don't follow the deal that you made with her, I don't blame her.
I do.
10 hours?
Yes, it was too much, I know. But then again, I spent 12 hours making music. So the only difference is that I wasn't talking constantly.
Yeah, but that's also you're not talking. It's not as much of a wear and tear on you as the sitting and making music.
Exactly. The main thing is that back in the day, for those of you who remember, and I know Susie was there, I used to do 8 to 10 hours on Saturday and another 6 to 8 hours on Sundays. It was 2 days in a row. By the time Sunday night came in, I sounded like a frog on acid.
Yes,
I was croaking around. I mean, you remember sometimes we would get in party afterwards, and everybody that was in there, different owners, friends, they would all tell me to shut up. They were happy that I was there, but they used to tell me to shut up, get a tea, get pickle juice. Oh, pickle juice. I don't even want to talk about that. But, they were worried, and in the long run, I paid the price for it. True. But I said it before, I'll say it again, and this time, Susie, my apologies, but I'm anal about things like that. I got my own way of doing things, I got my own way of thinking about things, and I get myself in trouble. And that's how I am. I always use the excuse my OCD kicked in, which is half a truth, but it is what it is.
Yes, but we just worry about you.
I know, and
That's
I
what
do
family's
appreciate
for.
it. Yeah, and I do appreciate it. I'm not insensitive, well, at least not to that level of insensitivity. Uh, you can talk to mama about that. But yeah, and I do appreciate it. But on the other hand, I also get a mindset that's where I know I'm wrong, although it's there, is that as much as I appreciate it, it's like, would you guys mind minding your own damn business?
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be mean. I mean, I honestly, truly appreciate all the people, and literally around the world here, since we stream to a lot of places, thanks to how we do things, that were worried about my health, getting in contact with me through all the different medium that we contact each other. We haven't seen you for a while. What's going on? Well, okay, I got sick. I stopped streaming. Blah blah blah. And I do appreciate that. But every time I finish those conversations, I would turn around and look at Wrestling Mama and why won't they leave me alone and mind their own damn business? Because that's the way I am. I'm appreciative, I'm respectful. Between you, myself, and the lamppost, I also wonder why people care about me. It's the way I am.
Well, because that's what family does,
Yeah,
is we care.
I, I understand that. I
And
don't know why my real family don't care about me. So can you imagine you guys?
well,
Yeah, yeah.
I can't answer for your blood family.
But
Sometimes the family that adopts you is better than the family who you don't get a choice in.
I'm lucky enough that on both count, I'm lucky to repeat myself. On both count, I cannot complain about that. But either way, I still the same thing. Why do anybody care about me? It's my issue here. But so it's two sides of one coin. The good, the bad. Got to
Mhm.
take both.
Yep.
And with that said, I hope you don't mind this, Susie, but I'm probably going to go live for a quick one after you're done.
Not a problem. I'm just going to
Just,
wrap this up real quick. Do
yeah,
you want to say anything to everybody before we wrap this up?
I miss you guys. No, that's a lie. No, seriously, I was happy that I finally found the time and minded myself enough to be back on your show live. It had been a while, let's be honest, and I appreciate you taking me in for this show today. It was great to be back and just have this amount of fun with you. For everybody live watching the replay, don't take it too hard, folks. I am who I am. Take it for what it is. The day I'm serious is the day the world is ending anyway.
I'm glad you dropped in on me. Literally, just really
Yeah,
add
pretty
me.
much. Invite me in.
Yes,
What? Unlock the
invite
door and
me
let
in.
me in.
Knock, 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 knock. I am so glad though you did join me here, and you were a perfect gentleman, esque
Well, thank
ish
you.
ish.
Ish.
For you, you were a perfect gentleman.
I tried. I tried.
No, you are welcome anytime. So I had a lot of fun. You brought a lot of fun to the show, and thank you so much.
You're
Uh,
welcome.
Everybody, tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern. Then, like I said, Mama will follow up, and if she's up to it, Goddess follows Mama. So, great shows tomorrow uh, with Ladies' Night. Then we'll be back Monday and then again Thursday at all shows 6 p.m. Eastern for us here at EXW. And then, as Hugo said, he's going to follow us up here tonight with a quick stream. So be
Yeah,
sure to
it's
check that out.
nothing too special. It's just as the title will explain, it's gonna be a musical preview of HWA.
All right. Yeah, he's been busy creating songs for wrestlers and shows, and so be sure to.
Ten 10 hours of just doing that because I got a big roster.
So be sure to go check that out.
And
And
that goes to you because if you're there, I'm going to showcase yours.
oh, you made me one?
Everybody on my roster.
Awesome. I can't wait to hear what you came up with for me.
Me
And
too.
if you would, please leave a comment when those of you who are watching live, when the show ends, you get the 12 suggestion boxes. Refresh, and the comment section will be live. If you haven't already done so, please leave a like if you enjoyed the show. Please share out the show. Remember, we're trying to hit that 490 mark.
Ooh.
Get over this 480 hump. So, if you would, please, if you're new, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications. But sharing out the show will help us get those subscribers in. And with that, I'm going to tell y'all have a good evening. Be sure to check out Hugo's show here in just a little bit. And we'll see you tomorrow right here at Elite Extreme Women's Channel.